Hello everybody, Sifd again, and today I will be playing Rogue Lords. I have played the game before, but in the demo version, and now the full game has launched, so I decided to start the game from the beginning, tutorial and everything included, and yeah, I mean, try to beat it, try to defeat the whole game. The game is a roguelike turn-based combat game. So we will have 3 heroes, so 3 characters that are going to fight against up to 3 enemies, I guess. And yeah, it's a classic turn-based combat game. The difference here being that we are the devil, actually, so we're not a demon, or we are not the hero is what I'm trying to say here. And yeah, I mean, the big difference is that we can cheat. We actually will be able to cheat with the power of the demon, the devil that we are. So yeah, without further ado, I guess let's begin. Empty slot.
Many moons ago, mortals rose up against me
Ooh.
and chased me down.
Why though?
They were led by demon hunters, wretched beings.
But you are the devil.
Capable of seeing the beauty of a corrupted world.
The beauty of a corrupted world, yeah, of course.
My creatures and demons gave everything they had in the fight.
Well, they toast.
But it was not enough. I was forced to leave the world of the living.
No.
Weakened, I returned to hell to survive. For years, I consumed fresh souls
Nice,
to
nice.
gain my power.
Nice.
But their numbers are fast diminishing.
Why?
I cannot wait anymore.
Wow.
I must reclaim my rightful place. It is time to gather my forces once more.
Okay.
Those who signed a pact with me will do as I order. They will spread terror and corruption in my name. The time has come for my revenge.
Why did the souls stop coming in? Like, did the good guys find immortality or something? Or what exactly happened there? Welcome to your fortress. From here on you can launch adventures from the map on the new world, read about your servants in the chart of disciples, and follow your progress on the altar of consequences. Select the map to begin a mission. Yeah, let's begin a mission. This map depicts the new world. The demon hunters put an end to your reign in this region 10 years ago. It's here that you'll choose missions for your disciples in their quest to avenge you. Nice. The further you progress in the game, the stronger your adversaries become, and the overall difficulty of the game increases. So it's a roguelike, but it's a roguelite, so there is like meta progression. I'm not sure if there is meta progression, but there is like world progression. So I guess like Darkest Dungeon? I'm not 100% sure. For the moment, your adversaries are weak, so take advantage of it and hit hard.
Many years ago,
Story time.
I was banished from the terrestrial plane by Van Helsing.
Helsing.
Demon hunters. Since then, I have reigned over hell while awaiting the hour of my return.
Yeah, but why return?
But things are changing. The souls of the deceased no longer descend into hell.
Why? Explanation.
Have humans become more virtuous?
Maybe.
Or is there a new force conspiring to usurp my power?
How would that work?
I recall into service my disciples, powerful beings who once made a pact with me. They can move freely in this region called the New World, where I was undone by Van Helsing. They will find him and exact my revenge upon him.
Okay. So, a question here for you, for everybody watching. Do you want me to actually speak in between story parts, or do you want me to pretty much just wait for it to go through? So that's a question here. And I mean, I'm imagining the devil coming in and being like, yo, wanna go and conquer the world? And this guy's like, you mad lad, I'm in. Instead of you mad lad, he's saying something else, obviously. Yeah, what character to choose? So we can choose Bloody Mary, or we can get the cycle here, the scythe. I mean, the scythe seems good, and I see it's like disjointed from the handle, so I guess you throw it and then it hooks somebody and comes back, or like gets his head or something. So this looks like a cool character, but let's go with Bloody Mary as the tutorial wants us to. I'm making fun of the question mark, obviously, please don't. I mean, maybe, yes, maybe you could talk about it. Talk to me about it. The world of the living. You control a group of disciples and choose one to represent the group. You navigate from zone to zone by choosing your route of the map. You have to complete the main activity in a zone before you can move to the next one. Wait a minute, why do I have the Headless Horseman? I wanted to have Bloody Mary then. Main activity to launch it. Oh, so this is so awesome. The painting over here. Look at this. This is I really like this.
Through the renewed link with my disciples, I become aware of the situation in the new world. The demon hunters have increased their hold on the population. They are everywhere.
Ooh.
On the roads, in the villages, patrolling and imposing a summary justice.
Yeah, but against who? Why?
On the other hand, no one has heard of the 6 artifacts stolen from me by Van Helsing during our last confrontation. If he is using them, he does not boast of it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure other people have the
My attention
artifacts.
is drawn towards a new religion. The Sanctua Lumen, as it is called, is increasing its hold on humans.
Because it has witches in it?
My disciples decide to go to one of its sanctuaries in order to learn more.
Okay, so wasn't there in Bayonetta something, Bayonetta called Lumen something? Lumen Disciples or something like that? Not sure though. Haven't played the game, no idea. Okay, click on the map to consult it. The book map shows the zones of the past 2 chapters. It also shows you the special effects that might affect certain zones during gameplay. The first zone in each book is always a fight. Okay, X to close the map. Let's movie. And that's how you go to the next area. And then you cannot go back. The mist is behind you. Let's zigzag our way through everything. I see like we are huge. We are bigger than the roads. Diabolic Essence is your main resource. If you run out of it, you lose. Essence can be lost during combats or used to boost your influence. So this is like cheating, this part. And then souls can be won during combats or events. I'm never gonna have 1500. They can be traded to the Grim Reaper to obtain skills, increase the rarity of skills you already have, and obtain relics. And as you accumulate events and combats, the terror you inspire grows. This here, each increase produces a terror effect on the zone on a subsequent night and gives you advantages. For every 4 increases, you move up a notch, permanently improving your chance to obtain higher ranking skills, rarity skills, and you receive a relic. First combat. Let's see how combat goes. It's a classic turn-based combat. So we can either go for terror, so that we make this one. You see, it shows you where the terrors can activate. This tile here have the bonus effects. We can go for a skill or for souls. Let's go for skill. Obviously, as the tutorial also calls us to go for skill. At the beginning of each turn, your enemies announce the action they will do, like a normal turn-based game, no matter what the game is. You have 5 action points to share among your disciples in order to thwart their attacks, so my turn is all 3 of them. I can use all 3 of them with my 5 pips. Once you finish, your enemies play their announced actions, and then a new turn begins. That's classic, we play first, then the enemy. Now, select Bloody Mary to choose a skill. We go on Bloody Mary. Now, it tells us to go with this and this. It does 7 to 12, so there is some kind of randomness, and it also uses 2 pips out of our 5. So let's do that. Let's attack him from 2 to 5. Whoop, he took 10. 2 to 12, right? 5 to 10? 8 to 12? I don't know. All combatants have 2 gauges of health, 1 physical and 1 spiritual. Inflicting physical damage reduces the number of health points, while inflicting spiritual reduces the spiritual points. To defeat an enemy, you must reduce their health points or spiritual points to 0, and then inflict the same type of damage one last time to finish them off. So you have to bring them down to 0 and then 1 more attack. Select Dracula to choose a skill. Let's go with stabbing, 3 to 8. 3 to 8. Select Bleeding Heart, which is this one. It as you can see here at the top right, you can see the cost. It's 1 pip. And then there is also passive. It's written right here. I can't really show it. Yeah, I can't really show it. It's here. And it says, if Dracula is vulnerable, the effect of the skill are repeated a second time. So vulnerable means that if the Dracula was at 1 life. So let's go and slice him. Whoop. He's at 4 now. When you use a skill, you deplete its charge and it can't be used again until it has recharged. Each disciple possesses a recharge action that replenishes all their skills. Recharge actions vary from one disciple to another. For example, some have bonus effects that change the cost. Use your recharge action. It's this one. It costs 2 pips and recharges all the disciples' skills. While this guy's, for example, I can't even showcase them. Yeah, I guess. Select Dracula and now everybody's gonna get recharged. I have no points to end this turn. The enemy is gonna damage us, but we don't really care because each time, we don't care because as this is not real life. So all my characters are gonna be full life at the end of this. Only this is real life. Select Dracula to choose a skill. Let's go with the Bleeding Heart. Kaboom. Vulnerable, and now the next attack is gonna kill him. When enemy is reduced to 0, Any of those 2-0, they do not die. You have to administer a death strike by inflicting damage on the same gauge. The disciples are also subject to vulnerability status, but they do not die when they receive a death blow. Instead, you consume diabolic essence to keep them alive so they can complete their mission. So if my character takes like, if the horseman takes here 40 damage, I think he goes down to 0. And then if the next hit is, for example, another 20, then I get the 20 damage hit. I'm not 100% sure about the fact that he goes to 0 and I don't get the overhit. I think I don't get the overwhelm damage. Type of activity has its own. Okay, each type of activity has its own set of specifications. At the end of each combat, you receive a reward depending on your choice of the time of the approach. So we chose skill, we're gonna get a skill. Yeah, most of the time 3. So what skill do we go for? Alteration, make your selection. Yeah, alteration is reduce the impending attack by 2. So we take 2 less damage for 1 pip. Decentish. Not really that good, but decentish. Steal 2 times 2 to 3 health for 2 pips. Decent. Inflict 2 times 5 to 8 damage to all enemies though. Let's go with this. It's an AoE for 3 pips, but it's an AoE nonetheless. Yeah, confirm. And off we go. There's also skill upgrading. I think when you have a skill like 3 times. What is this? Visit the Styx fountain, regenerate, blah blah. Essence of purge your disciples' negative effects. We're gonna see it when it happens. Let's explore the mist.
Go forth.
Some zones
plunge this land into chaos.
Yeah, okay. Some zones have an extra activity. It is optional and can be carried out before or after the main activity. Let's go to the main activity, which is a fight, right? For another skill. If you have a skill 3 times, they're gonna level up. They're gonna combine and level up. And we're gonna learn for passive something. 3 enemies here. It looks almost like a new fight. Dracula is about to be hit. Yeah, we can also see how much damage we're gonna take. There are several ways to reduce inflicted damage. One with skill that immediately diminishes imminent damage. That immediately diminishes, yeah. And with stats effects that protect your disciples or negatively affect your enemies. Select Mary. Mary is bloodthirsty, which translates to physical skills that can only target the weakest adversaries. So she's a finisher pretty much. Mary also possesses a mirror that she places in front of the enemy of her choice when she recharges. Once her mirror is in place, all the skills she plays are reproduced on the mirror target. So she's doing double damage, double dipping. Recharge mirror skills, place the crystal mirror on the target. I guess we're forced to, and it says for this one, so might as well go for the Inquisitor, right? Select the enemy as a target here. Now the Inquisitor has a mirror. Effective skills that Bloody Mary uses on enemies are replicated on the enemy in front of her. And yeah, select Twist of Fate, which is reduce the impending attack by 2. If you choose this guy, it's gonna be reduced by 4. So instead of doing 9 times 2, it's gonna do 5 times 2. Once and twice. Yep. And then now I guess we go for this. 7 to 12. I select this guy. Am I forced? Yeah, it says bloodthirsty, so I'm forced. I'm forced to attack the guy with the least health. It says 7 to 12, so it's gonna do twice. Whoop, 7 and another 7. We didn't roll well, but it's okay. We take 5 and 5. We take another 7. Now we do a preparing. 2 and 2. 10 times 3. Very nice. The Headless Horseman is a battle-hardened soldier who can take blows and dish them out. He gets reductions in damage and provocations status that allows him to redirect attacks to himself. When he suffers damage, his bitterness increases. At its maximum, his bitterness enables him to launch extremely potent skills. Select the Horseman. So he's pretty much a tank. Here, apply 1 provocation, 1 shell. Provocation, only the holder of the stats can be targeted. And shell reduces the damage suffered by 4. So we do this. Now he is supposed to take 39, and it's also warning us that we're gonna lose real life. So let's do this. By the way, his recharge is nothing, but it's 1 pip. So his recharge is only himself with 1 pip. Her recharge is only herself with 2 pips plus the mirror, and his recharge is 2 pips, but everybody gets recharged. Let's go with provocation. Yeah, select myself. Hunger out. Certain effects allow you to apply status to a character. These can have a number of charges or a duration in turns. If they have charges, they lose 1 charge each time they are triggered. If they have a duration, they can be launched several times for as long as they are active. There are 6 stats effect types: enchantment, enhancement, protection, cure, maneuver, control, and weakness. A character can hold only 1 stats effect type, so these words here are not the statuses themselves, it's the keyword. So the keyword is enhancements if it's orange, Protection if it's blue, cure is green, maneuver yellow, control is purple, and weakness is red. By the way, purple, green and red, orange and red. There have to be better colors, man. Color blindness, maybe there is like some kind of... I will see in a bit, because I have some dischromatopsy. So these two colors and these two colors and these two colors, I mean, it's colors that are too close to each other, for me at least. If another stats of the same type is applied, it replaces the first. If it's the same, its duration or number of charges increases. So let's go. Is there... I cannot open the menu right now. Select slash... Why though? I would prefer to do this. I guess select slash, apply 7 to 12 and bleeding. Bleeding is after using a skill, the holder suffers 5 to 8 HP per damage application. So let's go here. Bap. So he's vulnerable. I'm not sure if he's gonna suicide. Bleeding will kill the enemy. Okay, it will actually, he will actually suicide. I definitely can use something with 1 pip. I can recharge this guy's skills with 1 pip, but it's not letting me. Yep, he attacks twice in his toast. Bye. I like how the bleed's going with him. Ah, Aegis. And she hit everybody, and he's vulnerable. Now we know that we're about to take 65. Dracula is the leader of men and was once a bloodthirsty warrior. He has earned his longevity by being extremely cautious in potentially deadly situations. Awesome, by the way. This experience has given him a number of skills that benefit his whole team. But when he becomes vulnerable, the warrior reawakens, and some of the skills become devastating. Select Dracula. Select Bloodlust, which is this one. 2 Vampirism and 2 Sharpening. Vampirism, each time the holder inflicts physical damage, they also heal themselves for 3 to 5, that's nice, and 4 HP inflicted by skills on Sharpening. Let's do this. Now he buffs himself, he becomes a super Dracula, go into devil mode.
I shall reforge the world in my image.
The devil isn't held back by the same rules as the mortals. He can cheat and the interface. I love this. This is the awesome aspect of the game. This is the best aspect of the game. This allows him to modify the health point and spiritual point causes, recharge skills, move stats around. The only limit to his power is their cost and diabolic essence. One of your devil powers allows you to move stats between combatants. To do so, grab one of the combatant stats under its HP and SP gauges and drag it under the gauge of the combatant you want to give it to. So what does this guy have? He has reduces the loss of HP by 6. Whoop, and now it's mine. And it's gonna cost us 5 life. Essence point. Slide the health bar to 0. Whoop, oops, you're dead. This is another 5 points. So each 4 life, I think it's every 4 life points is one devil essence.
The dice were loaded
Devil mode. Diabolic essence. Select bleeding heart. Here you go. Survival instincts. I'm low life, so it's gonna double damage, right? Repeat it second time. Select the enemy. Why though? I would like to hit him twice. Am I forced to? Yeah, I'm forced to. Let's go. Whoop, she's insta-killed. Now I'm healed, so I no longer I don't have any more. End your turn. Okay, now is the time to learn if I'm gonna really lose life. 8 times 5. And he has 7. So if I lose 3 life, no, 8 times 5 is 40, right? 8 5 times. Isn't 8 times 5 40? Yeah, I think we're gonna take a lot of damage. Yeah, let's see if the first hit is gonna hit us. First hit.
The most severe punishments await.
Did it hit us? Wait, this wasn't 8 times 5. Okay, it showed that Dracula was gonna take 10 damage, and we took 2 of that, and he had 7 life. So that means that the 8 of the 10 damage got hit on Dracula, although he had 7 life, and the other 2 got to us. So that means that if an enemy does like 140 damage hit on some of my units, I'm not gonna lose life. When a disciple is vulnerable and about to suffer damage, the devil protects it at the cost of as many diabolic essence as inflicted damage. If a disciple is not vulnerable and about to suffer more damage than its current HP, the damage surplus is cancelled. Why am I trying to calculate stuff? The tutorial is explaining everything. However, an attack hitting several times... However, an attack hitting several times counts as many damage application and can consume essence. Yeah, okay, I understand. Finish the fight by your own means. Yeah, 9. Wait, this is really strong. Mastery. The skill costs 5 bitterness. Launch. And I have 5 bitterness. Each time the headless horseman suffers damage, increases the charge by 1. I guess who are you attacking? Yeah, that guy. Let's go with this. Okay, are you still vampirism? Not really. Steal life? Yeah, it's like twice. I mean, this has survival instinct and this costs 2, so we go with survival instinct damage.
Now you see what happens to those who resist me.
He died. Yeah, because survival instinct happened twice. The first one hit him and the second one killed him. Skills have 3 levels of rarity: ordinary, wicked, and demonic. When you obtain a skill for the 3rd time, they combine as if it's not a butler, and then it's stronger. Afterwards, you discover a skill with higher rarity. So literally always combined. There's no point in saying, yeah, I prefer to have 2 weaker skills over 1 better skill, because the moment you combine the 3 weaker skills into a stronger skill, you also get the new stronger skill for free. And you can see which one's gonna level up. I guess for bleeding 2, I would like to go for bleeding 2. This thing is just more damage, and this is also just more damage, so let's go with bleeding 2. Now these are going to combine, and now we're gonna get 1 better skill. Let's see what the better skill is that we get. Yeah, I chose it. I choose to place it here. Now the game is also gonna give us another one that we can choose. So steal a maneuver. So that would be a yellow ability. Inflict. This is a lot of damage, so 2 times 10, or yeah, that's a lot, or SP, depending on where the adventure is the weakest. I like that. Remove a protection, plus 2 damage to disciples, all enemies. So remove a protection from all enemies and give plus 2 damage to all disciples. This looks good. And then secret boot, inflict pretty decent damage depending on where the adversary is weak. Why would I go for this when I go for this? Focalization though. Focalization is this skill applies an alteration of 2 per charge of bitterness. Alteration reduces the target's base damage before multiplicating or dividing until the start of the next turn. It uses the target's base damage. So this makes it so that of 2 per charge of bitterness. So if I have 5 bitterness, it would apply 10 yeah. If I had 10 stacks of bitterness, it would apply 20 alteration. You know what? Let's just go with the steal a maneuver and do a lot of damage twice, because this is twice, you know. This is a lot of damage. Yeah, and launch an activity, whatever that is. We're going a bit slow here, but this is mostly, you know, a stroke list of the mechanics, and tomorrow we will be doing a real run. Click to move the next step. You can smell the noxious waters of the Styx even before you see the source. Observe the scene to gather more information. The waters of the Styx bubble up in the form of fountains at certain spots spread around the world. You can use its water to regenerate your diabolic essence or purge your disciples' negative traits. Here, you can only withdraw energy from the source 1 time. Your disciples assemble around the altar awaiting your orders. Let's go with replenish your strength, more essence. We got 20 diabolic essence, so we're full now. Tutorial, everything set up the way it should be. Move to the next zone. It's an event, so that means most likely a story.
Many humans lie
Launch the activity. Yep, what do we want? Let's go with this, I guess. 2 temptation, 1 spiritual damage, and 6 max spiritual points. So more max energy. Click anywhere to see the next part of the text. Your disciples stumble upon a young man shooting at a strong target with a crossbow. He's startled when he notices them and points the weapon in the direction. Apprentice Demon Hunter. You are. I recognize you. My master told me about you. You are the devil's emissaries. I'm going to annihilate you and become a legend in my own time. I'll be the greatest demon hunter ever. Despite his boasting, the kid can barely hide the fact that he's shaking in his boots. You could almost feel sorry for him, but his naivete annoys you. Naivety, yeah. There must be a way to use him for your advantage. Observe the scene, gather more information. This kid already fancies himself a new Van Helsing, even though he'd never looked evil in the face until a few minutes ago. The time has come to let him take the secret horse to, you know, click the interview element. The interactive element, not this one, right? This one. Headless Horseman looks the kid up and down suspiciously. An event unfolds. You will have as events unfold, you will have to make choices that influence how the story progresses and what rewards you receive. Certain actions are social tests, and passing them depends on your disciples' characteristics. The action that require a test have greater potential, but unless you cheat, you take the risk of failing them. 80 Terrorize Apprentice and 60 this one. Now, go into devil mode to cheat. Slide the success range to 100%. I guess Terrorize the Apprentice, 20 Apprentice and Demon Hunters. Yeah, I think I'm forced to do it on this. Yeah, I can't even take it back. I can't even change opinion. Yeah, 5 points for 100. And we choose this now. Yeah, we have 6 on Scare and 4 on Ruse. Let's go here on Terrorize. Which was a success. Who would have thought? And the swordsman infiltrates the apprentice's mind to make his worst nightmares come true. Shadow creatures begin crawling on the ground around him and over his skin. Reaction. Anything goes when it comes to accomplishing my mission, even magic. Infuses Blood Mary. More, I want to see more. Reaction. It's a soldier's duty to master all the weapons in his arsenal. Yeah, that's true, man. I love the horseman already. 3 ruse and 10 max spiritual points. This is a bonus that we got, other than the bonus we already will get. So 10 max, so spirit HP, very nice. And 3 ruse too. Plus 2 scare, nice. And 5 max spiritual points, free, very free stuff. And Ruffian, another reaction, because it was back and forth, 3 reactions. 8 max health points and 1 physical damage. The physical damage is insane, I really like it. Disciples sometimes react after some social tests. Depending on their temper, each disciple has more or less chances to react positively. A reaction can either only involve the disciple who just passed the test or be a conversation with another member of the team. Reactions generate a trait for at least one of the participants, either positive or negative depending on their reaction nature. So what happened is we had 3 reactions. Horseman, Bloody Mary, back to Horseman. That's why we got 3 buffs. Livid with terror. The apprentice hunter tries to kill them, but they are only illusions and he can't even touch them. Finally, he falls to his knees before you disciples. Have pity, make them stop, I'll do whatever you want. He is a headless horseman mercy, what should we do with him? Choose this action as you wish, force him to betray the other demon hunters, send him off to share his nightmares. No, let's go with this. Betray! Headless horseman explains to him that the only way to make the creatures disappear is by killing the other demon hunters he knows. Without a second hesitation, the apprentice takes off running for the closest demon hunter refugee. It won't be long before the souls of those accused upstairs are among your subjects. 300 souls.
As loud as you can.
I think you never get like 300 souls from these events, just so you know. 2 temptation, 1 spiritual damage. I mean, I'm not doing spiritual damage with this guy. 6 spiritual points, very nice. This is what we chose before we went, and if you remember, traits are permanent and affect the social combat characteristics of the disciple who obtains them. Your disciples can also receive negative traits when they fail social tests or show negative reactions during events. Negative traits can be purged in the Fountain of Sticks. Yeah, the thing we were before. Open the spellbook. The main page of the spellbook shows you the current state of each of your disciples, including skill, common, social characteristics. Yeah. Turn this. Yep, the devil. On the second page, the spellbook shows you the relics you possess and are not linked to a specific disciple and details your demonic powers. Yeah, these are all my demonic powers. Some of them we have not been shown yet. And these are the traits, positive and negative. Here you go, Mind of Steel, Unnerving. You know what? I want to have Bloody Mary first, why not? The game made us choose her. Run, look, she's jogging. Hop, 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 hop. Let's go.
Go forth and plunge this land into chaos.
As you wish, my lord. The Reaper. In a secret meeting place hidden from the mortals, your disciples meet with the Grim Reaper. It's time to do some business. What is this? Numerous eyes observe you from underneath the Grim Reaper's hood. Ooh. You have no idea what he does with all these souls he collects, but as long as he respects the details he makes with you, it's not your concern. I don't give a...
The conductor of souls
finally the Grim Reaper offers you skills?
Don't make him wait.
Yeah, okay, and relics in exchange for souls. He can also increase the rarity of a skill you already possess, but to do so, he needs to keep the skill until the next time you meet him. Can I open the map while I'm here? Yeah, I can. I thought I can, but I'm forced to do something. Buy a skill. I mean, I'm obviously gonna buy something that levels something else up, so let's buy this thing. Combine, brethren. Whee! Okay, let's use it here.
Take everything you can.
Decomposition. That does at the beginning of and end of the turn. At the beginning and end of the turn, lose 4 to 10 HP. 1 enemy. 2 pips. So inflict. Oh, this does like 18 to 22 and also 3 decomposition. This is awesome. Self lose all HP plus 2 physical damage. 0 mana. So this is like a YOLO move. Yeah, you could do a YOLO build with this guy. Go to 0 HP, get a bunch of damage, then go with double attacks on every single survival instinct move. Vampirism and Sharpening. I already have this. And yeah, we will go with this. Fury. Fury seems awesome. I already have Sharpening. Yeah, let's go with Fury. I have another Fury here. Buy a relic. Forced again. What does this do? The Holder begins combat with 2 haste. And this goes to Dracula even if I don't want to. 1 max HP, double damage suffered by the Holder. Okay, so the tank... Ooh. All your disciples earn +2 in older social characteristics. This would be also awesome. Even more than skills, relics are powerful assets that help you progress, as always. Though they can be obtained from the Grim Reaper, and during certain events, the surest way to get them is by defeating elite adversaries. The holder begins the combat with 2 haste. One way to upgrade the rarity of a skill is to leave it to the Grim Reaper. The skill you leave will not be in your disciple's inventory anymore. You can find a reminder of the skill next to the minimap. The Grim Reaper will return the upgraded skill to you at the beginning of your next visit. Do this? I guess I could give this. Am I forced to use the one I chose? I mean, yeah, oh no, I'm not. Or I could give this for more explosiveness. You know what, let's make this... Let's upgrade this thing, why not? Why not, you know? Let's confirm. Am I forced to quit? Can I please buy this? Can I please buy this? Nope, I'm forced to quit. It's okay, whatever the game wants. Off we go. What is this? Why is there like little spirit particles? That was it. Oh, and here's the skill we're gonna get. Yeah, looks decent. 24 damage to 28, and also survival instincts. Book chapter. Okay, that means it's story time. Yeah, story time. Let's listen up and let's see the painting happen.
My disciples enter the Lumen sanctuary and determine that it has well and truly replaced the old religion.
Nice new religion.
Priest and warrior monks trained to fight the creatures of the night. Vampires and werewolves rot in silver cages.
Oh, so the monster still exists without you.
My disciples swoop upon this new enemy, and soon lifeless bodies litter the sanctuary's floor. A handful of survivors are charged with spreading the word of my return. We then leave for the last known bastion of Van Helsing.
Van Helsing. Let's go to the last known bastion of Van Helsing. Let's go and get destroyed from Van Helsing. So the choice is what? A book, event, combat, or event? If I remember correctly, the game is going to force us to blink to the other side. Well, I don't care. Let's, regardless of what it's going to do, let's go to an event. I mean, I want to see how an event looks like. Monuments to the glory of Van Helsing decorate the path at regular intervals. Disciple sense no.
Stands against the Prince of Hell.
What? Upon arrival in this zone, you lose 50 souls. The following effects will affect the zone in 2 nights. This one. Well, that was trash. Open the map. Yeah, now it's gonna force me to do what I just said. Use devil mode to cheat and avoid this threat.
I don't like this situation.
Yeah. Choose the zone in which you want to create an access portal. Here you go. Up 6. So we just spent 6 of our life to pretty much do whatever we want with the map. So I just approve. Close the map. And the portal won't become active until you have completed the main activity. So I'm forced to do this activity, but the next one I can skip. So let's go into the event. What is this? Depending on what everybody's gaining, that's how I'm using this. So I guess he's gaining 5. You can also see here what he gets: 5 health, 5 of both, 12 spirit, 6 and 6, +2 occultism. I guess let's go with 6 and 6 on her. It's overall a better upgrade. The sanctuary Lumen's men are inside the wall of Butterbollocks mansion, preparing to submit the villagers to the question. They are convicted that several witches live in the area and they are light, but witches are with you guys, what? These fanatics of the light seem willing to do whatever it takes to eliminate the witches. With a little push from you, they might burn Butterbollocks mansion and all its inhabitants. But there might be a more subtle way to use them that would allow you to save the witches. Nice, let's see. The entire population of Butterbollocks mansion is waiting in the central square, closely watched by inquisitors. It's easy to mix in with the crowd, but almost impossible to escape it. The structure Lumen has done a good job. The witches are trapped, and it's just a question of time before they're discovered. With disciples mixing among the crowd, it's both the best hiding place and the best position to influence the goings-on. Bloody Mary is ready to act. So, yeah, seems like I should have come here with somebody that can do this. Help the witches escape. I choose the group of innocent bystanders. Let's go with help the witches to escape.
Do it yourself.
I don't want to do the accusation. Maybe with the accusation, like the vampire's gonna come along and tell us, yo, bro, I don't like accusations, stuff like that. Dracula. Bloody Mary takes advantage of the crowd's agitation to help the witches escape from the sanctuary lumen. Once outside the town walls, they recognize Bloody Mary as one of your precious disciples. They immediately fall to their knees before her and offer up all their possessions of value to thank her.
Think that such a powerful relic was hidden in this rat hole.
Exactly. Take nothing for souls, no. At the end of each turn, keep up to 3 unused AP for the next turn. I don't think I'm gonna use that. Each time you sacrifice a skill, you gain 80 souls. No. For every 10 skills played, the last disciple you have played receives 1 superpower. Superpower is in double damage. I mean, yeah, let's go with double damage every 10 skills. Yeah. Ah, yeah, I got it. Reaction, positive. The master was right to choose you for this mission. And now a positive reaction. My favorite part is the moment when people realize that the dagger is already planted between the ribs. He got temptation, which is social and max health. She got max health and physical, very nice. Plus whatever max health she also got from that, yeah, plus this. Really, really nice. So now the game wants us to normally take the portal to go to the other event. But because I want to take my skill back, I'm literally gonna skip this part of the game. And I'm gonna go over here and just, yeah. I will lose my souls because I came in here, but I don't care.
That putrid smell.
On arrival in this zone, you lose 50 souls.
Silence.
Okay. Yeah, we lost some souls, who cares? Let's go here. Launch the Reaper. Yeah, Grim Reaper. Business time. As agreed, infuse the souls you gave me into the skill Fury. The strengthened has been greatly multiplied. The harvest was good. The skill Fury now possesses right level demonic as stipulated in our pack.
The humans will.
Very nice. Take it. Place it here. Confirm.
A conductor.
This time I will upgrade this. Combine, please.
Souls I harvested will finally be of use.
Yeah, place it here, please. Animations are going to be a bit tiresome after some point, but right now they're cool. For depression, this is SP damage, and depression is at the beginning and the end. Lose 5 to 8 SP. Remove as many max HP. Okay. Inflict SP and clumsiness. Clumsiness is minus 10 HP inflicted by the skill. The skills. Minus 10 HP inflicted by the skills. So maybe that means that I'm gonna take 10 damage. I think. And then inflict 8 to 14 damage. And then it's then it has a 0 AP version next. I guess we go for the damage. I mean, right now I don't really have any kind of non-damaging move. 2 to 3. 1 enemy inflict. What is this? Inflict SP. Apply to zombie. Transform received healing into damage. Awesome. Sharpening and recharge one random skill. For 3 though, not really. Inflict SP, not really. Sharpening. That's the same thing, with the difference being that it's literally the same thing. And apply 1 dodge. Evade the first loss of HP from a skill used to target the holder. 1 disciple. You can... Oh, 1 disciple. You can give this to anybody. This is literally for 1. And let's see what we got over here. When acquired, the holder gains 3 physical damage, but also 2x minus 5 max SP in the form of traits. 2 times minus 5 max SP in form of traits. How much does he have? How much SP does he have? He has 25, so he's gonna go down to 15. That's a bit dangerous. What is this? Reduces the cost and action points are effective until the skill is... What? Each time the holder recharges, reduce the cost of their most expensive skill by 2. Yeah, that's cool. And each time a disciple passes a social test, they earn... Wow, that's too late. Let's go with this. And I guess we're out of money, so... Yeah, let's quit. I think we're about to end this story either way, so... Oval? What is this? Is that a social test? Extra activity? The activity is optional. Okay, I'm not sure if the game is gonna force us to do it, but I want to show it to you guys. You can change this thing up, and it's gonna cost me 3 to just change it into whatever. Yeah, now it's a Styx fountain. Now I want it. Now the Styx fountain is going to be the remove negative or get 20 souls, so let's go with 20 essence. So instead of going into an event, I just paid 3 to get to get another event, and the event I got was the sticks. Not another event, another activity, I guess. If we go here, by the way, let's actually also have Dracula once in the front. Why not? Let's have Dracula flying around, driving. Frostmore, off we go to fight. I mean, we are very close to ending this, so might as well. I think like a bird is on my... I think a bird just landed on my... Let's do terror. Let's just see what terror looks like. I mean, I could go for a skill, but let's just do terror just so that I showcase it. You know, why not? As a reward.
Bring me their soul.
Bring me on. Okay, what's your passive? Reduces SP suffered by 6. Reduces the loss of HP by 6. And I think this guy has to remove a... Doesn't he have a debuff? Or steal a maneuver. Okay. I could just do the super AoE attack, or I could just start with this. Survival instincts. This is insane, by the way. As an ability, it's insane. Yeah, I guess we can do this. Whoop. Yeah, she's almost dead. Then we go with the double explosion. So it's if it hits her for 8, she's instant dead. Boom. Yeah, she got hit for... Yeah, she didn't get down. But she should go down from the decomposition, right? Because that's at the beginning and the end of the turn. So the moment I pass, she should instantly die. We will see. Yeah, she's dead instantly. Whoop. She's gonna do 7 to us and also reduce it. Yeah. She stole 7 from us. And now she doesn't have the buff anymore, so the time has come to finish this. Let's go with another decomposition. Why did this recharge? Do I have some kind of passive? Oh, it's haste. Haste automatically recharges the skills used. And it has 2, so the first 2 skills used is instantly recharged. So I can do this again. Haste is insane with the damage we have. Wow, just do that thing twice, something's dead instantly. Terror effects appears in all the zones in a line and depend on the type of zone they affect. Each terror effect increases your terror gauge by 1 point. For each 4 points gained, you move up a notch in terror, increase your chances of obtaining wicked skills and receive a relic. The following effects will affect the zone situated in one night. If you choose to remove negative traits, it will remove all negative traits from all 3 disciples. Well, it's awesome, but it's useless. So how this works is, if I had enough time and went through enough fights, I could have chose on every single fight zone terror, 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 terror. And then here this would level up. And as you see there at the bottom, current chances to obtain wicked level skills, no chances. When this would level up, then I would gain chance to obtain wicked level skills. So instantly tier 2 skill, it would be 1 out of 4. And instantly the moment I get this, I get a relic. Then if you do it again and upgrade it to level 3, because right now it's level 1, then it goes to 2. Then at level 3, it would have 1 out of 2 chances for skills to be wicked. And I would get another relic. And then if it's level 4, then I would, all my skills as I would find would be wicked skills. Yeah, okay, I got it, let's go. Yeah, I got it, let's move. Let's move. I just wanted to explain some mechanics. I'm not sure if I should explain all the mechanics in the very first video, or if I should just, you know, blast through the game in one. Or maybe even skip the tutorial. That's something I'm not really sure about at this point in my YouTube career. If the first video should be like, okay, we go instantly into the game, or if we go through the tutorial. Actually, you know what? In this particular game, I think the tutorial is a must, because there is story here. Reach the boss of the book, all you have to do is defeat it. Look at this dude. Just like red threads, there will never be secondary activities in these zones. The book will always end with the final combat, and each book has its own boss. Let's go fight the boss. Painting? Love the painting.
My disciples to Van Helsing's lair.
Not a good idea.
He is there, surrounded by his men.
Okay.
He is waiting for us.
Okay, we're dead.
The news of my return does not seem to have shaken him.
Yeah, we're super dead.
And so battle is engaged.
We're super dead. If he's not shaken.
Van Helsing. Finally, we meet again.
Yep, we're dead.
Prepare
9999.
to suffer an eternity of torment, mortal.
I don't think that he's really afraid of that. So 13 damage twice, 15 damage twice. This guy doesn't even have enough soul to actually survive here. I guess let's go with the composition on She takes less damage, right? Reduce the loss of HP by 6. Punishment. Each time the holder is healed, reduce the disciple's max HP by 2. So it doesn't really matter. Let's try this. You know, twice. Let's do this again. Okay, she's super dead. And I guess we can do this. Let's steal this away. Who's taking a lot of damage? I guess everybody. I mean, let Dracula go down to 1 HP. Let's do this. Let's do what else can I steal? Can I actually damage them a bit? Yeah, let's actually steal it for now. Let's see if I can do 1 damage. This is bloodthirsty, so it always attacks the lowest health target. Yeah, and she's about to die, so we cannot use this. Do I have anything else that costs 1? No. Unavailable? Yeah. Do you have something for 1? This is 1. So what I can do, just to showcase, I can do like whoop. Whoopsie. I lost some life here, but it's okay. I mean, we're gonna die either way. And whoop, assassination. How awesome is that? How awesome is that? That you can literally do whatever you want. And turn. Yep, she's dead from poison, and now Van Helsing destroyed us. Boom, boom, boom. 23 times 10. This is how this is read, right? Yeah, 230 damage. This is definitely... Yeah, we are super dead. In case it wasn't apparent, but I can do this. Hiya! Composition. And I can also do, you know, this. You reduce the attack for a bit. You do mirror. Now something should cost 0. Yeah, this thing. So let's do this. Labidi babidi boo. Now we can do this. Ah, yes, now he does 19 to 10, and we're super dead, obviously. Let's end this. We got destroyed. It's okay. I mean, why I say it's okay? It's forced.
My disciples are defeated. Van Helsing brushed them aside with the swipe of a hand.
Yeah, you mean with a machine gun, but yes.
Humiliation. The growing influence of the Sanctuary Lumen has sapped my strength.
No, not really. He was overpowered.
My disciples to retreat towards a location from where we shall launch a different kind of attack.
Okay. I always assumed Devil was smart and cunning, but seems like this Devil is a YOLO guy. Skill for the Headless Horseman.
A boon to my conquest.
Midnight Kiss for Dracula. Okay, so we unlock skills as most of those things. Yeah, nice. That's it, we only unlock that. Yeah, Return the Devil's Lair, I guess. Finish the tutorial. You can now access all the tutorials once you are in a book via the pause menu. Begin your reconnaissance of the world and the living right now at the map of the new world. So, yeah, this is the first level. I'm not gonna go in this because it's gonna start like talking about the game. Enemies have 0% more HP and SP, 0% plus 0 uprising in between zones, and 0% chance to being caught in an ambush. So right now we're playing the very simple mode. And these are our characters.
Many disciples left to send to the surface.
Yeah.
My influence is a mere shadow of what it was before.
Okay, here you find everything.
Assemble my followers.
Here you find everything you need to know about disciples with whom you have sealed pacts, including combat characteristics, social characteristics, skills, and relics. Only unlocked disciples will be shown, can be selected.
I don't have many disciples.
Yeah, okay. Here is Dracula, relics. I mean, I'm not sure what relics show me. I think relics show me
the Headless Horseman.
Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna wait for this whole thing. I think relics are like unique relics. Yeah, when combat begins, Mary places the mirror on a random tray enemy. Doubles, and each time Mary plays 4 skills in a single turn, she applies 1 superpower to other disciples. Each time he uses a recharge, Dracula gains 2 damage for a turn per skill recharged. The combatant is at 0 health, vulnerable. Yeah, dodge, evade the first loss of HP from his... What? Midnight Charm. You obtain a wicked copy of Unleash the Beast as long as Dracula is vulnerable. Apply 1 dodge to him at the beginning of each turn. Yeah, these are like unique relics that only he can find. Each time the Headless Horseman receives a protection status, he gets 2 extra charges, and this here, each time the Headless Horseman suffers damage, increase the charge by 1. Each time an enemy dies, the Horseman receives for bitterness. Yeah. These are all the relics he can find. Seems like there are relics that are only in the final level. What is this? Why are these like grayed out? These are also grayed out. Yeah, I don't understand why some of them are grayed out. Because this thing is this thing, right? Wait, requisition, burst of anger. Oh, it just has the same icon. I don't know why it has the same icon, but yeah, seems like these are skills I haven't unlocked yet. So a lot of skills for every character. Decent, decent, decent. I'm super happy there are a lot of skills. These are the starting skills. And then here you can see the stats. Yeah, these are both scary. So normally speaking, I guess you would not go with Bloody Mary and the Horseman, because they have 3 out of the 5 stats are exactly the same. And then this Horseman stats, the bottom 2 are the same, almost the same as Dracula. So overall, you should mix and match the teams. But yeah, we will explore all that and more. What is this? This is new. This is new.
Helsing. Not only did he humiliate me, he deprived me of my powers.
Here you can follow your progress and see all the goodies that you have unlocked. Move forward in the storyline, earn new levels, and challenge achievements to unlock disciples. Crayon's Claw. What I'm after. Achievements. Yeah, levels. Skill for Headless Horseman. The White Lady. Ooh, okay, okay, okay. And then Hecate. 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 Okay, we unlock 2 characters from level ups, so guess we unlock other characters with other stuff. Yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end this. I mean, yeah, this is a series I'm gonna make. I really like this game. I always like turn-based combat games, and if I can cheat, man, even better. So yeah, I wanna see how deep this game goes, and how much we have to explore. I really like the fact that there is story, and I also like the voice acting. I would like to hear your opinions about all that. So are you guys excited about this? Is my first question. And my second question would be, do you guys also like the whole theme, the gameplay, the story, anything you like about the game? Just comment down below. I would like to know if you like anything about the game. I would like to know what that would be. Another question that I really have is, should I speak in between lines on the voice acting, or should I just not say anything and just wait? That is my question to you. That's a question that I would like to hear answered, because yeah, I mean, the answer you guys give to me is going to be used for whatever I'm gonna do moving forward. So for this video and maybe the next one, I will still be talking between you know, dialogues. But if you guys decide today and maybe tomorrow that you don't want to hear me speak between dialogues, then I will most likely comply. But I think it's more fun that way. Either way, that is going to be it for today. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and see you guys around.